Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how to export a colorful bar chart to a PDF document using jsPDF library. So let me just show you a short little demo of the application what we will be building in this tutorial. So you can see on your screen right here, this is a colorful bar chart there. So if I want to export it to a PDF document, there is a generate PDF button out there. So if I click this button, a PDF file will be downloaded, and if I open this PDF document, you will see that this colorful bar chart is successfully exported to the PDF document. So the colors are, you can see, is it is preserved, and all this data which you see inside the chart are successfully exported to a PDF document. So for creating a bar chart, guys, we are using a library called as chart.js. So it's a very famous open source HTML5 charts library which is available inside JavaScript. So this is its official website. We will be using this inside our browser to create these awesome little charts out there that you see here. You can also create pie charts, all this stuff that you can see here. But we will be creating a very simple bar chart and exporting it to a PDF document, and we will be using JSPDF library for exporting it to a PDF document. So it's a client-side JavaScript PDF generation library. So we will be using these two libraries in conjunctions to for this application. So I have given all the source code in the video description, guys. So this is my blog post. As you can see, I have written a complete blog post where I have given all the source code. So you can just go to the video description after this video ends to download all the source code. So let's get started, guys, by building this application. So I'm using Visual Studio Code text editor. You can use any text editor of your choice. So right here inside my text editor, I will make a simple template. So here I will simply say export colorful bar chart to PDF document. So right here, guys, you need to include the CDN library for the JSPDF and chart.js. So simply just copy these two script tags inside the video description. I have given that. After the title, paste it. So these are the script tag for chart.js and JSPDF. And now, guys, inside our body, you just need to have a div with the class of chart card, and inside this we will have a another class which will be having chart box, and inside this we will have a canvas tag. We will be giving an ID to it of my chart. Inside this we will display our colorful bar chart, and after this, inside this we will have a simple button which will simply say that generate PDF. So when we click this button, we will bind a on click. So when we click this button, we will make this function which will be generate PDF. That's it. So now if I open this application in the browser, guys, you will simply see a simple button out there which does nothing because we haven't written the function. So now we need to create the bar chart. It is very simple. For this we need to write some style sheet. So just write the simple style tag here, and inside this we will write some CSS code. So we will target all the elements here, and we will remove the margin, and also we will remove the padding, and then we will change the font family to sans serif. Now, guys, what we need to do is that inside our so if you just see here inside the video description, if you check the source code, we have this class called as chart menu. So right here, just before that, when you write this, you do need to give one other class which will be chart menu. So this will be empty by default. So we will be targeting this class here, chart menu. So this div, so we will have a width of 100 viewport width and a height of 40 pixel. and we will change the background color to this color, which is this hexadecimal, which is 1A 1A 1A. This is the color, and then we will change the color text color to this color, which is 255 26 104 1. This pinkish color, you will see that. And now guys, we will target our chart card class which we have given. You can see this is the div which we have given this class, which is chart card, so we are targeting it. So again, we will be giving a width of 100 view height width. We will be calculating the height dynamically by using the calculate method, view height comma minus 40 pixel. Sorry, this needs to minus, so that's it. We will also be having a background which will be RGBA 255 26 104 0.2, and we will change the display property to flex. Put a semicolon here. We will align the items in the center position. Justify content to also center. So if you now refresh it guys, you will see that now it has made the button in the center position. So now we need to target our chart box class. So again, we need to give it the width of 700 pixel, padding of 20 pixel, border radius we need to give 20 pixel. We need to give it a border of solid 3 pixel RGBA. So this is a color, pinkish color, once again 104 and 1, and the background will be white. That's it. So this is all the CSS guys that you need to write. Now coming back to the JavaScript part. So this is a logic. So first of all, we will write this function. So when we click the button, we will execute this function which will be generate PDF, so which will be exporting the bar chart. So first of all, we need to make the colorful bar chart. So for doing this, we will have some data. So this data will be an array. This is number of days which are available inside 1 week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So all the 7 days we are having this inside. You can see that. So after this guys, we will have this needs to be present inside this object. So this data will be an object guys. So I forgot to tell you, this is an object. This is a overall object. So this labels will be a array here like this. So put a comma, and then we will have a data sets property. This will be an array of objects. So the first object here, which will be having a label property, which will be weekly sales. Put a comma, and then we will be having our data. Again, this will be array 18 12 6 9. So this is just the data for constructing the bar chart. So you can also have your own data as well. Then we will have the background color property for each bar chart property we will have again its own property. You can provide colors in this fashion, which is RGB values 26 104 0.2. So you will see that each property has its own color value. So I can copy these values just to save time. So you can see that each value has its own value. And similarly, guys, we have border color as well. So you will find out which properties means what. So just paste this by border color. And lastly, we will have border width property as well for the bar chart 1. That's it. This is all that you will need, guys. So after this, we will have one other object which will be background color. So here you need to provide the ID value, which is BG color. You can give any value of your choice. So there is a property out there which is before draw. So inside this property, this takes two arguments. First is the actual bar chart and the options. This is a arrow function. And here, guys, we will first of all guess the actual context, width and height of the bar chart from the actual bar chart like this. And then we will fill out the entries. So we will make the bar chart white background color like this. So here you can provide any color value of your choice. So then we will fill out this, the rectangle, x coordinate y will be 0 with 0, and width and height we will dynamically pass. And lastly, ctx.restore, this will actually draw the bar chart. So now we need to pass all these options inside our config object. So here the type will be bar chart. We will pass the data which we have constructed. We will pass these options inside the options object. Scales parameter, y parameter has the value begin at 0. So these are all the values for the chart.js, guys. You can read the documentation. This needs to be true. And lastly, you need to put a comma, and inside the plugin section you need to pass our bg color object. That's it. So bg color is the actual object that we constructed for the background color of the bar chart. So here inside the plugin section you can do this. So after this, guys, you can render out your chart. It is very easy. Render out the bar chart. So here basically you can create a new variable which is my chart, new chart, and here you can give the first argument as the actual element on which you need to render out the chart. So this will be, I have given this ID which is my chart. If you see in the HTML section, we have given this my chart canvas an ID. So we are just targeting it using this method. Put a comma and then pass the config options. That's it. So if you just refresh your application, guys, you will see a bar chart which will be there. Let me see what is the problem. It is saying config is not defined. Let me see, guys. Config is not, oh sorry, we spell it wrong here. So again refresh it. So this is your bar chart, guys, which is ready here. So it contains 7 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And these are the different values. It has 18 weekly sales, 12, 6. So you can just modify the values accordingly. I have just provided you the values. You can just change these values accordingly. I can change it to 7. Again refresh it. You can see it changed to 7, 12. You can also change these colors as well if you want to. Uh, just change any of these values. 155 I changed to. So now you can see the color has changed slightly. 255. So now it has changed to green color. You will see that. So in this way, guys, you can also change its background color as well. So whatever color that you want, you can also change it border color as well. So you can see that now it has changed to green border color. So accordingly, you can change to any, customize it accordingly. You can also change the data as well. You can also change the label as well. So I can just say here YouTube subscribers. So any value you can track. You can see YouTube subscribers 12. You can change the label as well accordingly. And now after doing all this stuff, guys, now we need to export this bar chart to a PDF document. So when we click this button, so if I just do it, nothing will happen because we haven't written the function. So right inside this function, guys, we need to export it to a PDF document. So this is a really simple part. We need to first of all get the canvas value, document.get element by ID. We will pass the ID that we have given to the chart, which is my chart. So after getting this value, guys, we need to convert this to a base 64 value. So for doing this, we can simply declare a variable canvas image. So we can use our old method, which will be canvas to data URL. So basically this converts the actual canvas to a base 64 code. So you can either convert to PNG image or JPG image. I will convert this to a JPG image, comma 1.0. This is the quality. So we will give 1.0 quality here. After this, guys, you can construct a new instance of jsPDF, which is new jsPDF. Then you can set the font size, which is set font size 20. You can add this image using add image method, and here you can pass the base 64 code which is present inside canvas image. So this will be a JPG image. So pass this, and then the x coordinate, y coordinate, the width, which will be 185, and the height. So these values you can provide anything. This is your choice. 150. Lastly, we need to save this document. So we will simply say PDF save my chart.pdf. That's it. So now if I run my application, click on generate PDF. So let me see. It hasn't downloaded. Oh, sorry, document, I misspelled it. This needs to be capital E. That's it. So if I click on generate PDF, you will see that it will download a PDF document as a attachment. If I open this, it has successfully converted this bar chart to a PDF document using jsPDF and chart.js. So in this easy way, guys, you can make this application and export any sort of colorful chart to a PDF document using chart.js and jsPDF. So all the source code, guys, will be there inside video description. You can go to it and download all the source code. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video.